So we have another wannabe fake cop, an impersonator. This is kind of a stolen valor edition where she wants to get free food by wearing somebody else's badge and gun. Cop pulls over for a taillight violation. Very short video, so let's watch.
Reason I stopped you is your right brake light is out. Who do you work for?
So did you stop me because my right brake light is out?
Yeah.
Or did you stop me to ask me who I work for?
Well, I'm asking you both.
Notice how she avoids the question who she works for.
What?
DCS.
DCS. What's DCS?
You don't know what
Department of
DCS?
Children's Services?
No. Okay. So if you stop me for my right brake light.
Another non-answer.
Is your license then? If you're a police officer, you understand what probable cause is, right?
So what's the probable cause?
Your right brake light's out.
That's the probable
My right
cause.
brake light wasn't out when you followed me out of the gas station.
Yeah, it is. It's out right now.
The car wasn't even on when you followed me out of the
Doesn't
gas
matter. You're driving with a brake light out on the streets, so it's an
station.
equipment
Okay,
violation.
You followed me out of the gas station.
I saw it when you were pulling out. But long story short, I just want to know who you work for.
Okay. And that's the issue. Why do you want to know who I work for?
Because I've never seen you around here before. You're not a police officer that works here.
You don't know who I am.
That's right.
You never seen me.
Right. So, are you a police officer or are you not a police officer?
So because a black person with a gun is an issue.
That has nothing to do with you being black. That has nothing to do with you being black.
Because you never seen me before?
I don't recognize you.
What they got to do with me and where I work?
Are you a police officer or you're not a police
I'm
officer?
not a police officer.
You're not a police officer?
Okay.
So why would you go into Quick Trip and get free food with your badge and gun?
Because I'm an officer. You don't have to be a police officer to go in there. I've been doing it for 3 years.
And the way I see it, ladies, you owe me for one jelly donut.
You're an
For
officer
years.
with who?
Me
You're an officer with
doesn't
who?
mean that I don't work here. That's the issue that I'm having.
So you're not a certified police
It's
officer.
not probable cause. It's a personal thing. Because you've never seen me walk in that store. You followed me out the store, got in your car, seen it.
She says it's not probable cause, it's a personal thing.
I had a brake light out and decided to pull me over for my brake light, which all you're questioning me about is that I went into Quick Trip. Did I steal from
Are
Quick
you?
Trip?
Yeah. If you're not a police
I
officer.
did not steal from Quick Trip. I went up to the register, spoke to the guy that works there and told him I had his drink.
So you're presenting yourself as a police officer with your badge and your gun on the side.
Okay,
Do you understand that?
I do understand that.
So there's another admission. I'm sure it's a crime, absolutely a crime, to impersonate a cop in Georgia, usually a misdemeanor. Then she's using it to basically defraud the store out of free food. Then there's the open carry thing. I don't know what it is in Georgia. I think this is going to be a legit badge and gun belonging to the passenger who's now given it to her, which is probably a separate offense.
So who do you work
Followed
for?
me out of the store.
Who do you work for?
Are you
Who is
really
DCS?
How long have you been working here?
12 years. 13
Avoids
years.
avoids the question.
There's, like I said, is it Department of Children's Services? What is it? Explain it to me.
I don't have to explain myself to you. If you're gonna give me a ticket for the tail light, you're gonna take me to the tail light.
Okay. You see your license?
I think they're way beyond a ticket
Who's your
for
supervisor?
Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude and disrespectful, but what do they have to do with my brake light?
What it has to do with is you've told me you're a police officer or you're an officer for DCS. I've got DCS on the phone. They say you don't work there. So who's your supervisor? I have one of your employees here. She was with her friend. They decided that Brandy decided that she was going to get her badge and her gun to go into Quick Trip and get some food. Pulled them over for a broken tail light. She had the badge on and the gun on. When I pulled them over, she identified herself as a DCS officer and then later admitted to not being a DCS officer. And you're admitted to giving her the gun and the badge to go into Quick Trip to get the free food.
all of that for some free food. Not quite worth it. And I'm sure the other person lost their job. And this was more than just a traffic ticket for a broken taillight. I would assume there was some nice charges tacked on, potentially some jail. But hey, you know what? On the one hand, these aren't the kind of people that I think are driving around trying to pull over other people and acting like a cop. This is a different kind of impersonator. It's kind of private to them, and they interact. They use that for influence, like in this case for food. So let me know what you think. Very much appreciate the response on the last police video. It went really well. Love this ending.
Acid rain. Drug addiction. International terror. Freeway. Now, more than ever, don't miss Charles Dickens' immortal classic, Scrooge. Your life might just depend on it.
Not bad, huh?